Well, well, well. Boys and girls, look what we have here. We have a leaky Volvo S60. Now this Volvo came to us from a friend, but it's got a little bit of a leak and it's leaking pretty good. Let me show you what kind of a shit show this leak is. I already have the parts. You guys see that hose right there? In the little tube? There is a crack right here in the edge of it. Well, that little fun thing goes down into there and goes down somewhere and don't really know. Here's the tube. Needless to say, I'm gonna pull the intake because I think it's the easiest way to do this. So, me being me, we have intake gaskets too. Let's go get this done. So guys, I hit the drain plug down below, so the coolant is draining. And now we're gonna take off these evap lines carefully, very carefully. So they have a safety on them. So you just push these little clips aside like that, and you push in on the green, then they come off. Now we're gonna take that off of there. First try, legitimately first try. So I don't know where my $500,000 tool is, so we're going to use my $1 million tool. The reason it's $1 million, look how long that is. So we're going to try and take these guys here off. A lot of times these end up breaking, so we just go nice and slow. Gentle, gentle does it. There we go, that one came out. This one here is a different clamp. Take it gentle, and it comes off. This is gonna go down into the abyss. So we're gonna wanna take this off. Take this off. Get the throttle body connector off here. Surprisingly does not have a safety clip on it. Oh, I see, says a blind man as he pisses into the wind. Okay, so this guy here, click. This guy here. Try not to unclick the other side, and it unclicked. When the intake's out, guys, I'll show you how this little bastard comes out. Whenever you pull the bolts out, guys, always just kind of give them a look. If there's any that are longer than the others, make note of where it goes. I mean, it doesn't take 2 seconds to look at it, but it'll save you time and damage in the long run. So, I hate doing these little, shit. There it goes. There it is. It's broken. Just about to say I hate doing these little lines because they shatter in your fucking hand. That just cost us a trip to Volvo. There we go, that gave us a little more. Stops anything from going in there. Let's check the carbon buildup. That's pretty bad. Not the worst I've seen. Okay, so our hose continues down too. Shit. That sucks. Okay, if I take this boot off, I can get to it. Beautiful. She don't want to give up. Never gonna give up, never gonna give up, never gonna give up. There it goes. Gave up the ghost on that one. Okay, perfect. So now we gotta get all these wires out of our way. And all I'm trying to do, guys, is just free this hose up so it'll wiggle around and maybe do something I want it to. Possibly. We have the hose here, which you guys can all see. And then that comes over and you can kind of see it right there wiggling after it goes under the electric water pump. What I'm trying to do is avoid having to replace all these seals here and disturb that pipe that goes to the abyss, because we already broke this. Oh boy. Wow. Wow, wow. If we didn't break it, it was fixing to break itself. Huh. Okay, so that's broken. Yeah, and then there's this little guy here, which you have to be really careful of, so just trying not to destroy any more than I need to. Here's the update, guys. The pipe goes through the water pump. So, guess what's coming off now? You guessed it. There we go. Alright, water pump's out. And there's our tube. Still wants to fight. Little cocksucker. You little fucker. You motherfucker. Alright, there it is. There's our hose, guys. There's a little split right there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's bad. Just take my word on it. Gentle. Gentle. There we go. All right. That didn't seat all the way. There it goes. Now it's in. That's nice. Alright guys, so we know we need this new O-ring here. I'm sure as heck not putting it back together with that. But we need to figure out where this little fella here goes, because I gotta call and order one. Jeez, look at this. It's unreal. Yep. Definitely gonna need one of those. Let's get a mirror. Let's see if we can find it. Really hoping it's going to be right here on top somewhere. Fuck me. So guys, you can see the hose is in, goes down, clicks in way down there. The water pump and everything's out. This is all in and secure. So I need an O-ring here, an O-ring here. I already have the intake gasket, and now I need that other hose. So let me call Volvo and see if they can get it. That hose that we snapped the whole way up, that hose goes to the turbo. Then it comes down, and we obviously know it goes here. Now I dug it out of there, so that's clean and good now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lower intake boot back on, and then clean up the intake surface. I gotta wait for somebody to come drop off a part for another car, and as soon as they get here, I'll go to Volvo and I'll get everything else we need, and then slap it back together. I'm halfway tempted to I don't want to fuck with that damn tube, dude. That's gonna blow. I'll see if there's a quarterback sneak I can get in there. Maybe I can squeeze my hand in there. Highly doubted, but I'm gonna get the intake tube back on for now. So new O-rings on. I should call him. Anyways, I lubed it up with some Sil Glide, as I do with everything else. So we're gonna slip the water pump back in there, get that bolted into place. Then the intake goes in. Then we'll put this little connector back in there once the intake's into place. And then once this is all sealed up, then we'll start chasing this hose. So let's keep moving. There's that. There's that. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice. For my next trick, we're going to use a magnetic socket. Ooh, and that's so we don't lose this into the abyss. Okay, that went in nice. Nice, 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 nice. Tight. Give me that. Give me that back. Water pump is in. Let's plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Actually, let's not. Let's get the intake in here first. Alright, so let's put a new gasket on this. Once again, the tool I always use. Whee! Tap, 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 tap. Tappy, tappy, tappy. That's in. Intake tube is lined up. There's that. That's in. Plugged in. Attached. Put all the little bleep bleeps back in. That's nice. That's nice. Yes. Okay. Now for the part that I've been dreading. So for any of you that are wondering, maybe you have a Volvo and a car as well. If you're wondering why it costs so much to work on these cars, prime example, they don't bend anymore. So anytime you touch anything, you guys saw how easy that broke. Anytime you touch something, you're risking breaking it. And the rule of thumb is if it breaks coming apart, it's on the customer. If it breaks going together, it's on me. It's negligence. It doesn't take much effort to break this stuff. No matter how careful you are, if it falls apart, it has to be replaced. That's why, like this little line here, I was so careful, going underneath it and around it to not touch and break it. Because that little line right there is $100 and something. And so was this one, actually. The one that we're putting on here was over $100 as well. So I'm gonna try something on this, and if it works, you guys will see it first. Okay, there's the connector. So that's the connector we need to get. That's way down in there. Okay, so let's see what I can do with this hose real quick here. There, this is super comfortable, guys. Hey, I got my hand on it. Sorry, guys, the sun keeps coming in and out too, just making filming this much harder. Got it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Right there. If I can just get onto the fucking hose now. Twist it. Shit. Come on, baby. Come on. Cut. Come on, baby. Keep going. Yeah, that a girl. Okay, there's that. This is bullshit. That should have been fucking off of there by now. There it is, guys. I got the little fucker. So you can see I had to cut it all the way down. know if you can see that very well. Well, anyways, I cut it all the way down, got my arm all fucked up, and that's gonna go into the Hall of Shame. So here's the new hose. We're gonna get this in place. This is gonna be significantly easier, knock on wood. Oh, it's gonna be an easy job. Boom, it's in. So here's the spring clip on the end of it. You can see it's already preloaded. So all I have to do is stick a pick right in here and then pop the two apart and it'll be clamped. So all I need to do in theory is get this on there, and then the rest is just putzing around with a pick to make it look like that. So, all right guys, it's in, it's secured. I can't show you because the battery on the other Chingus died, but what I can show you is that this little tube here moves. So I unbolted it from this clamp. There was one bolt right here, unbolted it from the housing, and it slid out of the way. Then I was able to get my whole hand in there and gave it that extra little push, popped the clamp, and it's done. Holy shit. Absolutely holy shit. I don't want to do another one of those. But that's done, so let's get it back together. Oh yeah, also, I took the bolt out for the torque rod and I pulled the engine forward. You can kind of see it there. There we go. Needle ain't moving. Give her the coolant. So I've used this in a bunch of other videos. This is a coolant evacuator. It basically sucks all the air out of the system and then refills it with the coolant pretty quickly. By far one of my favorite tools, and really the only way to refill a cooling system without having to mess around with burping it and all that stuff. Okay, so she took 2 gallons. All right, gonna clean up, go drive it, come back, put the cover on it. C'est la vie. All right guys, so we got the Volvo all taken care of. That was a pain in the ass. My hands are tore up. I don't know if all the red is coming through. They're trashed. Tore off all the skin, look, it's already turning brown. Yeah. All in all, that job sucked pretty bad. The front hose was the problem in itself, but the back hose, yeah, that was a good one. I did go through and look at the service manual, and I think doing it the way I did it, I saved a little time, but I don't know. So I hope you guys learned something. So if you got to do that tube, take off the back intake charge tub, or the fresh air tube going to the turbo, take that off, move it out of the way. You can get in there, set up a camera so you can see what you're doing if you'd like. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch you on the next one. Thanks.